So now we arrive at the question of how to determine whether you're doing a good job. There are not periodic performance reviews on social media, and no one's filling out a survey or giving you a grade, so it's kind of guesswork at best. There are tools like Google Analytics and such, which run pretty sophisticated programs to help evaluate what kind of traffic you're getting and from whom and so forth, but those cost a lot of money. So let's stick to what's free for now for our purposes here. This is going to sound so obvious as to sound almost foolish, but it's the truth. Social media offers a lot of indicators to tell you how you're doing, and they're all what we would call soft indicators, as in non-concrete, non-statistical evidence from a traditional mathematical lens, but real enough. By this, I'm referring to likes, I'm referring to the number of comments you get to your posts, the number of shares, the number of retweets. This is not frivolous stuff. If you tell a friend a story and they like it enough to repeat it to someone else, that's a very strong indicator that your story is a good one. If someone says to you, I like that story, that too is a clear indicator of something. The same goes with someone sharing your book with someone else and telling them to read it, or referring someone to you for advice or guidance or writing. All of these acts considered live would represent something significant to you. On social media, they're the same acts, just conducted electronically. And that means you have to pay attention to them. If none of your posts are getting liked or shared or replied to, yes, you're not engaging well or delivering effectively off your brand triangle. Something's up, and it warrants a shift in your thinking or your strategy. The good thing about social media, just like stand-up comics might say, is that the response is immediate and usually pretty unambiguous. After a little while, do your own analysis of which types of your posts tend to elicit responses or other activity, and which tend not to. Maybe there are other factors like the time of day you post, or the tone or style you use, or the length, or your picture. Social media involves many variables, so you have to break it down and consider them all in your self-evaluation. I suggest you do this exercise regularly, maybe every 2 to 3 months, and try to make subtle shifts when necessary to become a little more present, a little more consistent, and a little more engaging every time.